Hello everybody, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. My name is Gabriel, and today we are taking a look at the LEGO Marvel Studios Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. That was a long title. Battle at the Ancient Village. This is set number 76177 for ages 8 and up with 400 pieces and 5 minifigures. And this was released in 2021 for around $40 in the United States. I got this on sale at Walmart for like $32 because they were trying to get rid of them. They had so many of these in stock. But this just looks like such a cool set. I can't wait to build it. This is the Great Protector here, the main dragon. He was at the end of the movie. I know my last Shang-Chi video, that was before the movie came out, and so I didn't know it was pronounced Shang-Chi, and I called him Shang-Chi the whole time. But now I know how to pronounce it, so yeah, let's open it up. I don't know why I'm waiting so long. We're going to take a look at the box later on. But I saw the movie in theaters when it came out, and I actually bought it because it was so good. I love martial arts, so that's why I got it. And I have all of the Shang-Chi sets. There were 3 in the wave, 2 normal sets like this, and a poly bag. And so I have the poly bag and the other set. I reviewed the first one. I didn't review the poly bag yet. Open it up now. I forgot to mention in my last couple videos that I got this new backdrop I'm trying out. It's like a science fair project kind of backboard. And then I just have the poster board on the bottom. It saves a lot of money. So inside we got bag 3, okay, bag 1, and bag 2, as well as the Power Blast pieces with the Power Burst, and a lot of stickers, as well as a large size instruction. Wow, I love that instruction booklet. Look at that. That is so cool. I love that. That is amazing. Alright, well, time to start building. I can't wait. So I finished building the set, and it was a pretty fun build. The only thing that I had a problem with were the an excessive amount of stickers. There's stickers everywhere throughout this build, but we'll get into that later. Now it's time to take a look at the minifigures. So for the minifigures included in this set, we have 5 characters with 4 traditional minifigures. We have Morris, who is a little creature over here, 2 bad guys being Death Dealer and Wenwu, and we have 2 heroes, which is Xialing and Shang-Chi. Now, there are many accuracies and inaccuracies about these figures. Lots of stuff I like and lots of stuff I don't like, so we'll get into that right now. Take a look at the little critter Morris here real quick. And he is a really cool new mold for Shang-Chi, and he's meant to be one of these special magical critters or creatures from Ta Lo, which is the magical village that Shang-Chi's mom is from. And this is where the set takes place. And this guy comes in 2 of the 3 Shang-Chi sets. The first one is the I forgot what it was called, the Escape from the Ten Rings, and this one as well. So I have both of those sets, and so now I have 2 Morrises. And one thing I don't like is how there's no printing. When I first got this guy, I thought he was supposed to have a face. After watching the movie, he does not have a face, and it's a pretty main feature about him, about how he's sensitive about not having a face and stuff like that. But the wings are supposed to be like some colorful, like shiny color, like a rainbow trout kind of feel to it, so I would have wished they printed on like the rainbowish colors that he had on his wings, but it's still pretty cool mold to get. You can see he's got 3 legs on this side, 3 on the other one, where one is walking. It does look like a little goofy where the one walking or stepping forward looks really big like a rabbit's foot, but still a pretty cool and interesting piece to get. I would have loved if they included Trevor Slattery. I think that was his name, Trevor Slattery. He was the guy who played the Mandarin, or he was the actor from Iron Man 3. He was also in the movie, and I wish they included him in the other set, the Escape from the Ten Rings, because he was the one in the car, and while Katie was driving. So we'll get into that later. The next character, we have Death Dealer, and this guy is a really cool looking character, an interesting person, or not person, but like he was pretty mean in the show, where the way he trained Shang-Chi by abusing him and stuff like that. So not a cool character, but he does have a cool design. I don't like how Lego skipped out on the detail for him. Like he could have had leg printing, or at least dual molded legs with like some black boots and like a cloth skirt piece to make like the robe that he had on. They really skipped out of that detail there. And the hat too, like, or not the hat, but he's supposed to have like a hair or a ponytail, which he doesn't have here. They printed it on the back, kind of like they did with Sokka with the Lego Avatar sets way back then. So I wish they gave us the hair piece. I'm gonna modify that in like a minute to show you guys what it could look like. He comes with the 2 side pieces in gunmetal gray, which kind of represent the weapon he has, but not exactly. If you look on the back there, you can see his weapon stored into his belt, so that looks pretty cool. So he has some good torso printing and back torso print, as well as the face and back head printing. And here we have my customized version of him. It's not a lot of customization, it's literally just 2 pieces I added on, which makes it look a lot better and a lot more accurate, where you have the 1x1 dark red stud with the ponytail piece in black, which just makes it look a lot better and a lot more accurate. Keep in mind, this part does not come in the set. I don't know how much I have to express that for some people to realize that this is not included. This is my own customized version of him. But yeah, overall, I just wish they added some more detail to this character. He is exclusive and goes for around $5 to $6. Moving on, we have Wenwu, and this guy doesn't really need much, this guy doesn't need much, oh my gosh. This guy doesn't need much customization. I don't know where I keep getting the X from. But yeah, he doesn't need much customization because he is pretty good, although he would be better with some dual molded arms to give him like make them, you know, like a t-shirt kind of design, as well as the other 2 characters that I'm going to review next. And I think his skin tone is a little too bright. I don't remember them being that bright in the set or in the movie. They had a little darker skin tone, not as dark as like the clones from Star Wars, just a little bit brighter. And the hair, I guess it matches. It does capture the look of the character. I kind of feel like you'd do better with the same hair Shang-Chi has, because in his battle, or when he was battling, his hair was all messy. But when I put it on, he looks more like Superman. So I guess the one that they gave him was a lot better, in my opinion. And he does have that Lex Luthor face, which makes it a little annoying how they reuse that print for almost every bad guy. Lex Luthor, Wenwu, Loki, they use him so much. And he does have leg printing, though, which is really awesome. I love the fact that it's leg printing. Even toe printing for the shoes, that is amazing. Back torso printing is nice. No back facial expression, just that one, because, you know, it is the Lex Luthor face, and Lex Luthor is bald, so he doesn't have an alternate face. He does have this really cool weapon build for the rings. So he has 5 of the 10 rings here, and they are put together using the action pose pieces, and that is really awesome how you get all of that put together in that set. And so you can change it around to be whatever, you know, like design you want it to be, or like whatever shape. And so it's kind of like a whip out of the rings, which he uses to fight with his son Shang-Chi, and it just looks really cool. Wenwu, or the Mandarin, can be found in 2 out of the 3 Shang-Chi sets, the Escape from the Ten Rings, which I have reviewed, and the Battle at the Ancient Village, and he goes for around $5. Moving on to our first hero of the set, we have Xia Ling, and she has a very amazing torso print. I love the way the torso print looks, and with the gloss on, or no, like the shiny silver bits, just looks really cool when shines around and stuff. So it's a really cool design. I wish she had leg printing, or well, she didn't really need leg printing, but at least hip printing to have some more of the shirt come down, because in the movie she had more of the sides of the shirt come down, the hips, as well as Shang-Chi. And she also needs dual molded arms to make it look better. The face print is fine. The hair is perfect for the character. The face print, it's fine. It's fine. She has an alternate face that matches better. She does not come with any weapons, unfortunately. So I have made my own out of custom pieces. In the show, or no, not the show. In the movie, she has this weapon. I don't know what it's called, but it's like this blade on like a rope. So here it is here. I have this red blade attached to the spiderweb piece with the gem out at the end. And so she can hold on to it here and then hold on to the other end here. And what she does is she swings it around and and slices things. So it's a really cool weapon and interesting weapon, and I can't believe LEGO didn't make it. I mean, it's a very simple build here. Yeah, I use like 5 pieces here. So I have the gem here at the bottom with a white stud with a hole in it, as well as a white stud with a hole in it up here with the blade. So these are some pieces I got for my own collection to make her weapon, which just looks a lot better in my opinion. I don't know if we've gotten the face print before or not. I'm not entirely sure, but I know that the torso print is new and exclusive, and she is exclusive to the set, and she goes for around $9 to $10, so that's crazy. Moving on to the final character, we have Shang-Chi, and this character is very, very inaccurate besides the hair and the torso print. He would fare better with a lot of new things. He would need a new face print, obviously, because this is the Bruce Banner face print. It doesn't really match Shang-Chi at all, so that kind of irks me. But he also doesn't have hip printing, which would make it a little bit better. He doesn't need full-on leg printing, like I said with Xiaoling, but just hip printing would do better, and some dual molded arms. And another thing that bugs me is the staff. He did not have an all brown staff. He was not like a Master Wu kind of staff. It was like he had a specially made like dragon staff in the movie, or it was made out of like dragon scales, and it wasn't brown. It was like a light tan. So I don't know how LEGO did this. I mean, I built my own custom staff like I did with all the other weapons, which is this one right here. It uses the lightsaber bar and like a light tan I got from the Tournament of Elements set. It's kind of a rare piece. It comes in only a couple sets. And I used 2 of the red lightsaber hilts at the end, which make it look a lot better and a lot more accurate in my opinion. So like I said, this is a custom weapon. This is the real weapon he comes with, but this one just looks a lot better. And yeah, like I said, it needs a lot more updating. So hopefully in some future Shang-Chi sets, maybe we'll get another set with Trevor Slattery in it, and maybe some other characters. That would be a lot better. And then they would update the character, which would be a lot better as well. He has an alternate face print with a more angry expression, and this guy is not exclusive. He comes in all 3 of the Shang-Chi sets, all 3 of which I have. He comes in the Shang-Chi and the Great Protector Polybag, the Escape from the Ten Rings, and the Battle at the Ancient Village. So quite a bit of sets, and he goes for around $4. Now that we've finished taking a look at the minifigures, we can go on to the build. One build in the set, and that is this beast of a dragon. It is a really long dragon, kind of like a snake, but it doesn't have any wings, so it's kind of like the Green Ninja's mech dragon from Ninjago. So just like the classic Chinese dragon, and not like the Viking dragons with the big monstrous wings and the claws and the fire and stuff. But this is the Great Protector from the movie, and it comes with a really cool base as well, which we'll take a look at later. But this dragon is posable in many different ways, and like I said before, he has lots of stickers. So lots of stickers on the back, and lots of stickers on the underside as well. As you can see, there's some all along there, a bunch of stickers on the, actually no, there's only 1 sticker on the head. This piece keeps popping out for some reason. I don't know why. It just does. And there's, like I said, lots of articulation and movement. So there are 2 click joints right here at the, I don't know what this would be because I'm not familiar with the anatomy of a dragon like this. So it's kind of like, if you watch the movie, it's kind of like a snake and he's swirled around. So this gives it more of like a mech look and not really like the snaky long look. There's another joint here, as well as another one here and another one here. So only the ones with the one click joint can move side to side. The one with the double joints can only move up and down. They can't move side to side. So this one can move up and down and all around and stuff like that. Same thing over here heading onto the tail. This one moves up and down and side to side. And then you have the ball joints at the end here and here. So this can also move all around. You just don't want to do it too much or else it'll pop off like that. On the tail here, there's some cool sticker details with some really awesome blade pieces. They use like I call this the coral sword because it kind of looks like a sword made out of coral, kind of like Minecraft Dungeons, but in like a dark red, so that's pretty cool. You get 5 of those there, as well as a bunch more at the head. This piece just uses one little triangle plate there to give it like a fin sort of thing, or maybe like more of the tail. It's a little weird, it kind of stands out. On this part right here, you got more stickers and lots of those details on the side from like the Lego Dots set, so it's those little things. Both of these just popped off just from picking this up. That's weird. This can be detached from the base though, so it has that peg on the bottom, which we'll talk about later. He has some feet, as well as 3 others that are kind of identical to this, with these claws here. He has 3 of the dark red ones, and then 1 white one at the bottom. And the same build is mirrored on the other side. And the base here, or the middle of it, has details on one side as well as the mirrored details on the other. And it has this peg sticking out of the bottom, so if you want to remove it from the plate, or from the display plate, you're going to have that peg sticking out, which kind of bugs me. But you could just pop it off if you didn't want it. But I like to keep my Lego sets the way Lego makes them. Except for my Shang-Chi figures, of course. All those figures I need to customize because they are just bad. The belly here has some more sticker details like I showcased earlier, with some stickers on top. And then the arms are exact same as the back and than they are in the front, so they're all the exact same, just mirrored on the other side. And then you have this one joint here in the neck with those details on the side, as well as another joint on the neck, no side details, but sticker on top and sticker on bottom. And then the head is a pretty interesting piece, where it has all those coral blades on the back, as well as these 2 gray horns, and then it uses a flipper piece for the eyes. And then you have a print there. That is like the only print for the dragon, which is the eyeball there, which is on like a sparkly blue tile. You get another one on the other side, as well as an extra one included in the set. Oh, there goes the phone. There goes the camera. Whoops. I can fix it. And in the mouth, he has this Power Blast build coming out, meant to represent water, because the Great Protector lives in the water. I don't remember him shooting water out of his mouth, but he does defeat the monster with some water just by swirling it around. This little plate was not really supposed to be popped out, but the jaw can open up pretty big, so you can probably fit somebody inside. I'm going to fit the Death Dealer in there. Yeah, he has some teeth right there, so you can't close it all the way. And this piece just goes right in between there, uses the action pose piece as well. So you get quite a bit of the action pose piece in the set. So you get about like 7 pieces of it, I think. Yeah, because you get 5 for Wenwu, 1 here, and then another extra one. And so that goes right between the teeth, so you can actually close it all the way. Actually, never mind. You can't close it all the way. There's just the tiniest gap, but it doesn't matter. There's some more white horns here meant to be like that, the whiskery mustache kind of thing that the dragons have. And so, yeah, it's a pretty detailed and awesome looking build. I really love the way it looks. It has lots of posability. The base here, looking at the base, has lots of cool details, and it has some more Power Blast pieces holding up these platforms for you to put characters like Wenwu and Shang-Chi to fight each other. So you can stick him right there, and then him right there, and then you can put the dragon in the middle. I don't think you can get a minifigure to ride the dragon like you can in the movie, or like they did in the movie. You could probably get them to sit on top like that. Yeah, you could get them to sit like that, and that's pretty much it. There's no like hanging on for your life or whatever like they did in the movie. And the base just has lots of more details with the rounded tiles on the bottom, and that's pretty much it. Look at the heap and mess I left the dragon in while trying to review it. The box is like the tall $20, or not $20, but like $40 box size we get with like the Hulkbuster sets. And so it's just a little bit bigger than the $20 box sizes. But you can see the minifigures on the front, and I just love the design of the box, where you have the beautiful village in the background, and the dragon dancing on the waters, which just looks really cool. In the back, you can see another beautiful shot where they're fighting on like a hill. They didn't do that in the movie, but it does look really cool. There you can see the figures on the action pose, or not action pose pieces, but those pieces, and then you can just see more details on the box. It's just a really cool box. On the front you have Shang-Chi there, and the Lego version of him on the side, as well as his logo there. So yeah, pretty cool. The instructions here are large size, and they showcase the box a lot better, or the same picture that the box did, but it's a lot better than what the box did, because the dragon is out of the way of the village, so you can see it more. So that just looks really cool. On the back you have the Wind Pirate, and then you have an ad for the Spider-Man sets from 2021, I think, 2021. And over here you have the mechs. I have all those mechs, and I reviewed them all. And that's it. Yeah, I kind of wish they had the Shang-Chi sets in the back, but it's whatever. So this build needs to be reposed, and some figures need to be put away, because I have the exact same Wenwu and Shang-Chi up here in my display. So I'm thinking of putting the dragon right there. I've already moved some of the sets out of the way. I think I might put away the car and the turrets and stuff. And right here I have my Wenwu and Shang-Chi doing their thing with the rings. So once I get those extra rings from Wenwu, the other 5 that he has, I just need 4 of them. But then they can do that iconic thing they were doing in the movie. So that's really cool. And then I'm just going to put the dragon right there. Probably get rid of that box because I like this other one better. Oh, finally. This took a long time for me to set up. But I have my customized figures up here with the customized Death Dealer and the customized weapon for Xialing. But when Shang-Chi over here has the rings as well as Wenwu, and so they're doing that pose, and they have the extra rings on their wrists now. And so I'm going to put the extra Wenwu and Shang-Chi away, as well as the extra Morris. And I'm also, this is actually the first time I've packed away some of my Lego sets. Well, I mean, not yet. I still have those turrets there, and that car, as well as the weapon rack, and going to recycle the box. I don't know why it's so out of focus. But yeah, so I took the rings from Wenwu over there, and I used them over here. So it looks a lot better now without all the clutter in the way. I mean, then again, there is still all this clutter with all, or not really clutter, but just like all the other vehicles, just like jam-packed in here. So yeah, overall, it's a really cool set. I love the build for $40. It's a really great dragon build, and I love the minifigure, or the character inclusion that we have. I just don't like the amount of detail that they lacked. They lacked so much detail and were very inaccurate with their weapons and things like that. So yeah, I'll give it like a 6 out of 10. Great build, bad minifigures. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this set. Let me know if you guys have any other Marvel sets you want me to review. And with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.